Hello and welcome back to our unmodded series of Bannerlord. And as you can see right here, I'm actually in pursuit of Unkid's army alongside Regea. Now, I'm hopeful that we will be able to do something here. Even though Regea does have 51 recruits, she actually has a pretty decent number of other kind of middle tier units. So we shouldn't be in a bad position. But it's not going to be pretty if we do end up in a fight of some kind, especially if we have a bunch of people attempting to intercept us. As you can see, Regea doesn't really want to be intercepted by this guy either, because otherwise things are going to go badly. Oh yes, they certainly are. Anyway, I have 5,300 gold, because obviously after the raid of the previous episode, I headed into the marketplace nearby, and I sold all my stuff. I sold all the loot that I gained from it, and we gained about 1,500. So we're not doing too badly. We're not doing too badly at all. And I'm hopeful that because this army is starving at a pretty rapid pace, that we will be able to do something, oh yes, do something pretty good. And hopefully we'll get to see that. So I'm just going to recruit some more units right here. Ooh, oh, what is this guy? He needs access to the Avocado Commons. Where is that? I always forget where Avocado is. Oh, it's actually way back there. Okay, yeah, that's not going to happen, because I'm going to want to stay with this army as much as I possibly can. So let's hope that we're going to be able to do that, because I really, really want to get into some kind of massive battle so that we can potentially level up our crossbow skill just that much more. Bear in mind that obviously we only have 18 bolts, so it doesn't really make much sense for me to head in against such a large army. But just think about this. What if I have the opportunity to take one of these guys prisoner because I have headed in and helped Regea? That's going to set us up for a really long time, if we can make it work. If we can make it work, that is. So I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go, because of course the developers of Bannerlord, they added in a new system for how lords get ransomed and how long it takes for them to actually get back on their feet. So I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go, because of course I don't have any mods installed. I don't have the reduced chance to escape for nobility mod, which in my opinion is just absolutely fantastic. And if you are playing a modded playthrough, I'd recommend it highly, because it basically makes it I would say much more realistic in the way that lords get taken prisoner and everything, because let's face it, if you take someone prisoner, you're not going to really let them out of your sight. It kind of feels like a bit of a Looney Tunes moment when you have a bunch of lords that are just all of a sudden escaping and you can't really do anything about it. Now you can see here, look at this. This is absolutely fantastic. Look at how many units they have here. And these guys are literally running around with like 19 units, and I could literally fight one of these. Ooh, now, you know, I don't know what to do. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible, because I'm just so far away from them. Okay, I don't know what to do, to be honest. Okay, let's just buy a bunch of horses so that we can start moving around just that little bit quicker. And yeah, I don't know what to do. I really don't, because they're going to stick together, aren't they? Yeah, they're actually raiding this village over here, which is really bad. I would love to go into a fight with them. I didn't want to really chase after Regea any further, and there's a good reason for that, because she's too slow. She's too slow to be able to catch up to the party that she was wanting to attack. So it seems like this might very well end in, well, not much at all, which is kind of unfortunate. I mean, here's the thing. I'm at 5.1 speed. I'm pretty sure these guys are going to be faster than I am, but I'm looking forward to trying to intercept one of them after their raid. So let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. All right. What does this guy have? He's got 11 veteran infantry. Probably not going to work out too well for us. What about that guy? He might work. Oh, this guy might work. Oh yes, look at this. This guy's only got 9. Surely, even if he has the most powerful units, we should be able to achieve some kind of victory against him. So let's see if we can do that. Get him! Yes! There we go. Opportunistic. Yes, opportunistic. Very nice indeed. Okay, so I am literally just going to attack him. We're not going to auto-resolve because I want to savor this... What? Wait a minute. Okay, so we fight then. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Did you see that? That was hilarious. It was like, okay, so we fight then. Now we're not fighting anymore. Yay. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Okay, well, anyway. Let's move my... Actually, should I even bother? Should I even bother moving my forces? It might not even make any sense. Because in the one hand, I don't know. On the one hand, I think that it would be a good idea because we don't really want to get shot from all the way across the map or anything. But we also have ranged units, so I don't know whether it would make any sense. I'm just thankful that I have AI on my team because you can imagine if Bannerlord had co-op campaign. Now, don't get me started on that. I love the idea of a co-op campaign. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? It would be like, I don't know, Europa Universalis 4 or Hearts of Iron 4 or, you know, Crusader Kings 2 or something like that, where you would have other players on the map at the same time as you. I would think that would be so incredibly fun. But obviously there isn't anything like that at the moment. Maybe there will be at some point in the future. Now, the thing is that because they're AI, I can't see anything. I can't see anything through the trees here, but they can. So that really makes a huge difference. And the enemies are now fleeing, which is to be expected. I would have liked to have gotten some damage on them, so I'm actually just going to walk through here and see if there's actually any opponent whatsoever. Apparently not. Apparently not. Okay, there you go. So we will be able to take this guy prisoner, but here's the thing. How long is he going to stay with us? Because if he doesn't stay with us for a long time at all, then going after these guys and attempting to ransom them for decent amounts of money is going to be a pretty wasteful endeavor, which I got to say is actually kind of sad because it would be really, really cool if we could take advantage of these kinds of situations in the future. But as I've said, it's unmodded. It's unmodded. We're going to play with what the developers of Bannerlord think is a good experience for us. Okay, so let's actually have a look here. Wait a minute. Oh no. I was going to say, ooh, this seems like a pretty decent party to go after, but as you can no doubt tell, he has 51 wounded. Now, obviously, most of these people have wounded troops, but he actually has 6 master archers, and I would highly assume that he's going to be much faster than we are as well. Now, bear in mind that I'm hopeful that I will be able to catch up to this other guy. Maybe. How fast is he traveling? I can't tell because my scouting skill is so incredibly bad. There we go. Okay, 4.4, 4.6. All right, so I should be able to catch up to him. And then maybe we could take a prisoner. Come on. Come on, Barney the second. You're not second in speed, that's for sure. Come on, let's do this. Oh. Well. I guess this is okay. I'm kind of sad about this, to be honest. You know what? I'm just literally going to go and auto-resolve because I wanted to go in there by myself. But if it's, you know, a battle with someone else like this, it's going to make no difference whatsoever. These guys are just so powerful. It's really just a no-brainer, pretty much, which is, oh well, never mind. Never mind. Okay. Hopefully I will be able to take him prisoner now. Ooh, we got some good gloves. Very nice. Okay. That's nice. That is nice. Okay, so Normand, you're actually going to be... Oh, no, never mind. He doesn't even need gloves, Normand. All right, okay, let me get out of here then. Oh, yeah, he was actually able to take this guy prisoner, which I am not a big fan of. So I'm actually going to... Really? There's nothing that I can talk to him about? Ah, okay, yeah. So I chased after that guy for basically nothing. That's a shame. Okay, so this guy is hopefully going to be speaking to us sometime soon, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. I think he's probably going to escape in a very short amount of time, and then it's just going to be a classic situation, you know, classic situation of we have a guy, and we could potentially make some pretty decent money from him, but then it ends up being, you know, not going to work. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe they've changed that. Maybe they've changed that. Anyway, a number of you have been very helpful. Actually, maybe just one. I'm not entirely sure. But I think a number of you have told me that the best possible place for crossbows is Vlandian territory. And I will love to go over there. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. And we will probably do a couple of tournaments along the way as well, just because we are a traveling mercenary looking to hone their skills. And, well, hopefully we'll be able to find a crossbow that is somewhat good for us. I'm actually going to go in here. This is a Batanian area. Not entirely sure how that's going to go. But we're going to sell our prisoners here as well. Bear in mind that I don't want to sell the main guy, because if I ransom him, then all of that will have been for nothing. Apart from the fact that I do gain 900 gold from all of those prisoners, which is, I suppose, pretty decent. So let's go into the tournament. Bear in mind this is Batania, so we might be in a bit of a problematic situation. But look at this. A lovely helmet. 22 head armor, not too bad. Alright, so I've got a one-handed. This should be pretty easy for me, hopefully. Okay, come on now. Ow. Okay. This should be pretty easy for me, he says, as he gets hit. Very, very easily. Very good. Okay, come on. Feint. Feint him. Ah, no, he feinted me. Look at that. Ah, that was actually kind of impressive. Kill him. Kill him from behind, person. Yes, very good. Very nice indeed. I like to see that. Ah, no, no. No, no. No, I don't think you're gonna win this. I don't think you're gonna win this, sir. I'm very sorry to have to tell you that. There you go. Ah, that was actually much closer than I anticipated. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone that was very close. Okay. I hope Normand goes through. He didn't. Of course he didn't. Alright. Oh, wow. We're actually up against some pretty hard units in the next round. Okay, this is going to be kind of harsh. But I actually like the 4-stage tournament. I think that is actually really cool and very, shall we say, intense. Kind of a little bit more engaging than tournaments that last for like 8 rounds or 6 rounds or whatever. Okay, I've got to be a bit careful here as well, because the horses are obviously going to deal a little bit of damage, but they're mostly going to do stun damage. We definitely don't want that to be a big thing for us. Bear in mind that Barney the Second is a... Oh, I was going to say Barney the Second is a tank, but then I get murdered almost. That was not very nice of them. Alright, let's see. Okay, yeah, as soon as these horses come in, I'm just like, okay, maybe I want to run away. There we go, nice. Okay, so we took out someone, and I believe that we're all through to the next round. I don't think that this guy is going to... Oh, no, never mind. He was actually able to kill someone. I'm actually amazed. Take him down. There we go. Nice. Alright, so yeah, Barney the II is actually showing himself to be kind of hard to kill right now. I'm not entirely sure why that would be, considering I think being tall doesn't really give you any kind of bonus as far as I'm aware. Maybe it does, and I'm just unaware of it. But otherwise, let's head in. We have an Imperial Crossbowman on our side, and they have the Triari and an Imperial Cataphract unit, which is actually very, very difficult to deal with. So I'm hopeful that my... Oh, no. Are you serious, sir? Are you serious? Oh, okay. I tried. I shut up, you know. I shut up to try and get my concentration. Oh, no, yeah, I did fail. I thought to myself, oh, wait a minute. Is that that wasn't the final round? Yeah. I gotta say, I feel like the Imperial Crossbowman completely screwed me up right there. I think that was literally the only reason why we had any problems. Oh, well. We did only spend a very small amount of cash in attempting to do that, and it would have been so nice to get that helm, because at the moment I'm currently wearing this, which has 7 head armor, and that one gave me 22, so it would have been super good if we could have done something about that. But I guess maybe actually because Rote is owned by the Imperials, it might actually be a thing that we weren't doing a Botanian tournament. It might actually be because we were doing something else. There's no tournament here, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute, what's going on here? Look at this. Look at all these people from the Southern Empire being taken prisoner by the Aserai. Okay, wow, that's actually kind of impressive for them. Yeah, I might have to go and see what I can do about that after I have been to Vlandian territory, but it's more than likely that they'll be released anyway, so shouldn't have to worry too much. Alright, so let's get my people into a nice position here. I like this map. I feel like this map set is actually very nice because it basically allows you to get your infantry into a nice position, and then you can just let your archers do so much damage. Just literally like no one's business. They're just going to do so much damage. And these guys are going to charge at us with reckless abandon because, of course, they are bandits. And that was a nice headshot. Good work, Barney II. Good work. I mean, obviously, how can you miss? You know, how can you miss if you're shooting into such a wide array of enemy units? It's basically impossible, pretty much. I like actually what the developers have done with the crossbow reloading animation as well, because they've made it very possible to kind of get halfway done, and then you're going to be still able to complete your reload even if you take some damage, which I think is actually really nice. Anyway, there you go. We did end up losing 3 people, but that's not a big deal. Just wanted to try and recoup some of my losses from the tournament, and of course we do get to level up a lot of our people too, which is very nice. So yeah, Imperial Crossbowmen, you're not so good in those tournaments, are you? Yes. Yeah, I can't say that I wasn't disappointed about that. I was actually very disappointed because I thought to myself, oh yes, look at this. I took out the Imperial Cataphract in the final, final round, and then all of a sudden I'm up against this one other guy, and then my shield gets destroyed, and then I'm thinking to myself, oh no, you can't really rely on me to block with a weapon. I'm decent with blocking with a shield. I feel like I'm pretty quick with that, but not good at all when it comes to blocking with a weapon. At least I've gotten a little bit better, but I'm still not at proficient levels. But anyway, yeah, okay, let's go into the trade skill here, trade screen, shall we say, and let's have a look at the crossbows. Now, it's still only a light crossbow here, but I'm hopeful that we will be able to find something more. Let's just sell this. Actually, I just want to check to see whether I can sell grain here for a decent amount. No. Oil is actually selling for a pretty decent amount here, actually. Look at that, 57. You can actually sell that at other places for a pretty decent amount too. So I'm actually going to buy a bit, and but we'll buy 1,200, and then we'll go over to some of the other towns in the area. Maybe they'll be willing to buy some oil from us. That might be quite nice. And in the meantime, we'll also be looking for a crossbow. Aha! Alright, so it seems like I've actually found what I'm looking for. And this is it, the Arbalest. Now, here's the thing. I have looked at every single town, and this is literally the only crossbow that I could find. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, but I'm going to be buying it nevertheless because, come on, you gotta say yes. You gotta say yes to this. And I'm wondering whether I should actually start using other kinds of bolts. I like piercing damage, so I don't really want to use blunt damage, so I'm going to just buy some regular bolts. And they give me 2 extra bolts, so why not, That's not too bad. And they're pretty cheap as it stands anyway. Now, by the way, I actually purchased a whole bunch more oil, and there's a reason for that, because I actually found... I found a source of oil for a very, very cheap price indeed, for about 45 per one. And I thought to myself, yeah, okay, we're going to do something about that. And hopefully that's going to pay dividends soon enough. And I have no idea where to go to actually make that a good thing. But what I would actually like to do is participate in the tournament here. Here we go. All right, so Vlandia, obviously not particularly... Ooh. Wait a minute. Oh, 27 head armor. This is actually much better than I thought. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Alright, I'm going to just let my guy just take a little bit of damage here, and then I'm going to try and head in and help him. Oh, he's dead already? Are you serious? Yeah, it's the same situation, isn't it? Ah, no, that's terrible. Do you think I got through? Do you think I got through? Do I want to skip the current match? No, I didn't even get through. Why does... Yeah, no, that's what I find so hilarious. I don't know why my guy literally just ran in, died almost immediately, and then it's just like wondering why I'm not getting through because I'm against two guys. How am I supposed to defend against two guys? It seems to always happen to me, doesn't it? Seems to always happen. You could not pay all your wages. Why not? Did I literally spend all my money? I think I literally just spent all my money. Okay, I'm going to have to sell this warhorse then for 1,000. I mean, Vlandians actually like buying warhorses for a pretty significant amount, so I'm pretty happy that we actually had that in our ability to sell it. So there you go. There's the 1,300. Is there another tournament? Yes, there's another tournament. Okay, we're gonna win a tournament in this episode. We are gonna win this. Don't worry. And look at this. We got another helmet. They're giving me unlimited chances to get this helmet, aren't they? Actually, kind of hilarious. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, I'm up against a mercenary guard. This should go quite nicely. But, yeah, bear in mind that I am wearing a pretty awful helmet. This guy's wearing no helmet whatsoever. Oh, are you serious? Come on now. Got him. There we go. Whew. Yeah, see, exactly. He's wearing no helmet. He takes massive damage to the head. You know, that's exactly how it goes. Alright, so we're up against an Imperial trained archer next time. And if this... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, it's more of a free-for-all. Okay, I actually I had a bit of a misunderstanding about that in my mind. I thought to myself, oh, we're up against an Imperial Archer. No, the Imperial Archer's on our side. That's what's going on here. So let's just try and deal some damage. Yeah, Vlandian polearms are actually really fun to use because they're just so incredibly long. But they are unwieldy. Their handling is leaving a lot to be desired, but obviously that's the point. You know, they're supposed to be extremely long so that you can couch them. And that's exactly what I can do, technically. Obviously, I'm not really a... riding kind of fellow at the moment, so let's actually see if I can maybe do something here. Wow, that damage, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Okay, so let's see if I can do something here. Nope. Yeah, that's never gonna happen, you see. Anytime you try and attack a guy with a spear when you are on a mount, it's just not gonna work very nicely, so... Oh, hello there. Okay, I completely missed. Not entirely sure. How is he able to do damage to me? I've got my shield up. I don't know. I guess he's just attacking a place where I'm not actually blocking or something. Okay, this guy's gonna be... Ah, are you serious? Did I get through? Did I get through? That's the thing. I don't want to skip it because it might actually disqualify me or something. So... Oh, wait. The Imperial Trained Archer still has the opportunity to win. If he wins, then that's great. I should never charge at those guys on the floor. You know, when they're infantry, never charge at those guys when you're on a mount. I mean, I know this, but I refuse to acknowledge it for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Anyway. This is not looking good. This is not looking good at all. The Vlandian Sergeant is 100% going to win. I would assume. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit, Archer. Come on, you can do it. Ah, no, he got... Yes, we did qualify for the next round, though. Whew, okay, that was close. That was super, super close. Really not something I want to have happen again, so let's try and do a little bit better this time, shall we? All right. Let's try and do a little bit better. Kills him in one hit, and is through to the next round. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, my mood has very quickly soured, because as you can see, we are now up against the Vlandian Sergeant himself. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Oh no. Yes, head attacks. That's what we need. No. He's a bit too fast for me to for me to be able to beat him off the bat. So that's the reason why I've got to be a bit more careful about going in a sort of 1 versus 1, both attacking situation. That's the kind of thing that is actually going to be hard for us. But there you go. We actually did achieve a victory there. And that is kind of amazing, because I was thinking to myself, no, I'm going to fail again. That would be pretty awful. All right, so we have 2,000 gold, which is actually pretty nice. And we are probably going to head back to Southern Empire territory now, because we do have an arbalest. Yes, if you can imagine it, we actually did find one, which is amazing. Didn't think I was going to, because they seem pretty rare, you know. These things seem pretty rare. So, yeah, I could actually attack this caravan. Oh, never mind. We've made peace. Does that mean that my prisoner has just been released? I'm going to assume yes. Let's have a look. Yes, he has. They like to undo all of my hard work, don't they? That is literally what they like to do most of the time, don't they? Okay, well, if that's how it has to be, then that's how it has to be. Actually kind of disappointed about that, but it could have been that he actually escaped before that. So I guess it's not really that big a deal. But anyway, we're going to check to see how the oil situation is doing here. As you can see, oil is actually really cheap here as well. I can sell it at Oxhall for 81. Are you serious? It seems like oil might be the death of me at this point. Alright, so it seems like we can sell oil here for a pretty decent amount. And I'm going to do that, at least a little bit, just to recoup some of our losses. Because I did purchase it, I think, for 50 or 60, didn't I? Yeah, I don't even know at this point. But we're just going to sell a little bit. And I think that's... you know what? Let's just sell it all. Let's just sell it all. Let's just get rid of it all. And I'm thinking we're going to trade in something else going forward. I would like to get to 25 trade, if at all possible, because getting to 25 trade unlocks a trait, which allows you to see your profits and losses and things like that. So it would be kind of important for us to do something with it. I'm actually going to be buying some more horses here. Let's buy some Sturgian trotters. And we'll buy a couple of these as well. It's only 600 gold, but it's going to help us a great deal. As you can see, we've increased our speed basically by double just by adding a couple of horses, which is really, really nice to do. And I think we're going to... I mean, that's the thing. There haven't been that many sieges currently going on, so I can't really do anything with my grain stock at the moment. I'm going to sell this hardwood here as well. And we can sell a bunch of other stuff too. I do need to get a cloak. But I'd like to be able to scavenge that potentially from someone else. But maybe that won't happen that soon. I'm not entirely sure. But I'd like to go to this one village next to Onira called Sagolina, because that actually sells silver ore. And silver ore is usually fantastic to buy, because it pretty much just makes massive bank anywhere you go. Well, most of the places that you go. I think that iron ore is probably going to be much, much better in terms of pure, stable profit rather than silver. But, well, we'll see. Maybe if it's a decent price, I'll buy it. But if it isn't, then I'll just leave it alone. But we kind of need to be a bit careful here because, as you can see, I actually don't have any mercenary wages at the moment because they're not actually at war against anyone. So, yes, the life of a mercenary is not an easy one, that's for sure. Okay, so we can actually sell it at that place for 202, and I could buy it for 145. Personally, I don't think that's worth it. I don't think that's worth it at all, so instead I'm just going to make my way over to our favorite place in the world, which is, of course, Haneke. Haneke is the best. Oh my, wow. Okay, yeah, when I say Haneke is the best, I am not lying. This is so incredible. Every single time I come here, I'm always like, why? Why is it so good? You know, why is it so good? It's just absolutely insane how much profit you can gain from going here and then going to Chikand. Technically, what you could also do is you could go to Cyrenea. Cyrenea is also a town that very badly and is very greedy for iron ore as much as possible. So, yeah, doing that is a really, really good way to go. Now, let's have a look. It's actually not that good right now. It's actually not that good. I'm going to sell a little bit just so I can pay my wages for the next 2 days or something. And then we'll head on to Cyrenea because maybe that's going to get us a little bit more. But you can see that we're gaining some decent trade skill even doing these small little trades. So that's all that we really need to do. Well, that's actually perfect timing. Look at that. The Southern Empire has declared war on the Crusade. Am I getting my wages back? No? Oh, okay. Where's my 70 dinars? I would like my 70 dinars, please. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. Maybe I need to find Roger and tell her that I'd like to be released or something like that, and then go back in and speak to her again. That might make sense. But anyway, as you can see, this is much, much better, and I will be selling all of my iron ore here for 4,000, almost 4,300, which is very nice indeed. And I'm thinking, shall we just, I'm just going to check to see if there's any better bolts. Nah, it's probably not going to happen. Ooh, there's a nice cape for 2,000 though. That's actually pretty expensive. Might not want to do that, but look at that. Seven skill points in trade. Very nice. Okay, so I have actually leveled up. So I have 1 focus point here. And I'm thinking we're probably going to level up Charm some more. Or trade. Or trade. No, it's probably not a good idea to diversify that much. I mean, yeah, trade is fantastic and I absolutely love it. But it's probably not going to be something that viable if you don't have the mod that gives you trade experience with caravans. That is basically perfect. It's one of the best mods that you can get for trading because otherwise it's going to take a very, very long time and a lot of tedious work to get to a high trade skill. Hilariously enough, I actually didn't have that mod for the majority of the Pelisor playthrough and only installed it when I had about 180, 200 trade skill, something like that, and that's when it was really super grindy situations. But anyway, I'm gonna look out for, oh yeah, hardwood. This might actually be kind of good. I'm gonna see if I can, we've got to be a bit careful here, because if we try to raid a Crusade village, and they're anywhere in the vicinity, they will catch me, because they are the Crusade. That's literally just how it goes. So I will try and raid the village here. I'm still not getting my wages. Why am I not getting my wages? And we're up against 54 militia, which might actually be quite painful. But I'm hopeful that the morale... Oh, this is perfect for us. I'm hopeful that the morale damage that we'll be able to do is going to be significant enough to basically dissuade them from doing anything. And this also gives me an opportunity to test out my new arbalest, which I very much appreciate getting. So thank you very much for letting me know, by the way, to those of you that did tell me in the comments of the previous episode where I could find a good crossbow. And let's see what I can do. So they're going to be, they've got 28 archers themselves, which is probably going to be quite, yeah, is it going to be quite dangerous for us? Maybe, it might. Let's actually just test out the arbalest. Not bad. I feel like the range is pretty good. And you can see here that the reload speed is decent enough. Not too bad there. Not entirely sure how to gauge the distance. Oh, I see. Okay. Just a little bit above. There we go. Oh, the damage. Did you see the damage? What? That's crazy. 67 damage to the chest of, well, a militia, obviously. You know, that's not exceptionally massive, but 67 damage to the shoulder as well, especially body armor as well. The body armor is going to be the best, most protective area of any unit, and being able to deal 67 damage to that is actually a really, really nice benefit. So I'm happy with what we've done here so far, and that guy actually ended up dying. Okay, got to do something here. Oh, nice. Okay, I hit him in the leg, which was not exactly great. Nice. Okay, yeah. We're going to continue. Have we already used all of my arrows? No. We're all still firing, but it seems like we're not actually getting that many kills for some reason. But I guess this is a good chance as any for me to level up my crossbow skill. Actually kind of surprised that we are not killing as many. It's because they're moving, isn't it? It's because they're moving. That's probably the reason, actually. This is bad. This might actually... you know, I'm actually kind of worried. Oh, yeah, they're moving. They're moving. This is making it very difficult for me to actually hit them. So I've just got to wait until they try and shoot. And then I will have the opportunity to do some damage to them. Okay, I'm going to have to tell my infantry and cavalry to charge in here. And I have no more arrows. Oh, no. Oh, no. My guys are running. My guys are running. This is not good. My morale has taken a significant hit. This is not good. Wow. Okay, I'm actually really surprised at that. Really surprised, in actual fact. I was not thinking that we would be having any kind of difficulty with these militia whatsoever, but it seems like they have proven themselves to be extremely deadly adversaries, which is hilarious considering you wouldn't think so. You wouldn't think so at all, would you? You really wouldn't. Are you serious? Get him! Get him! Yes! Yes, there we go. Oh my. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that. Wow. I mean, we were outnumbered, so maybe that makes a bit of a difference. We were outnumbered by a pretty significant amount. Actually, they had double. Or see, well, they didn't have. Well, yeah, they actually had double than we did. So, okay. That was actually kind of scary because we could have died there very easily indeed. I will take the prisoners, but it is going to make me very, very slow. And as I've said before, moving slowly is not a good idea in Khuzait territory, that's for sure. So I might literally just have to leave almost immediately without me raiding this. Oh, there we go. We're actually getting my mercenary contract back now, so I'm getting 80. So that's good, at least. But, yeah, this is problematic. I mean, there is a castle nearby. How fast am I moving? I'm moving at 4.0. Oh, yeah, my footmen, now that I've lost a huge amount of people, are actually giving me... Oh, wait a minute. These guys might actually want to attack us. Okay, I'm just gonna speed things up a little bit. Bear in mind that I am going to pause as soon as I see someone on the horizon, because if I don't do that, I will have disorganization, and then I won't be able to get away in time. So this is going to be a pretty much do or die situation. If I'm able to get away, then that would be great. And if I can't, then I'm dead. But I'm hopeful that I won't get myself taken prisoner in this series, because let's face it, Barney, that was his first foray, you know? That was his first foray into the land of Bannerlord. But now that I'm a little bit more... Oh, hello there. Hello there, sir. Oh, very good. You're besieging Sirotos Castle. Oh, very good. Nice. Okay, so I'm actually very happy that we have someone backing us up here by a pretty significant amount. Ah, that's great. I just can't believe that I died from militia. Really. I mean, they're actually a lot more deadly than you give them credit for, or shall we say than I give them credit for. But that is actually kind of crazy. All right, let's make my way back to Cyrenea, because I will be selling all of my hardwood over there, because pretty sure they need that too. I think they need that too, as well as iron ore and things like that. But that is crazy. That was really, really close. My goodness. Okay. So let's take a look. Yeah. Sells for a pretty decent amount. Sells for 32. I'm pretty happy to actually sell this. And yeah, look at that. And then bear in mind, this money's for free. We gained this for basically doing nothing. Pretty much just going in and seeing what we could do about, you know, raiding a village. And that's pretty much it. You know, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with our gains there. We have 5,500, and do bear in mind that we did end up losing quite a few units, but the ones that did survive, they have leveled up, And I'm actually kind of worried a bit that maybe my choice to go for crossbow unit is not the best, but I guess we'll see in due time. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.